What's up, guys? Today I'm going to show you the best way to throw a cast net in my opinion. So today I have my old 4-foot, it's called a buddy net, and personally I like it for catching bait and that sort of thing, but it's not the best cast net, but it's just a plain old 4-foot cast net. And then, first of all, what you want to do is, I put this knot in there just to show y'all. You want to get all your knots out like this, which usually is pretty simple, not too hard. Just get your knots out. But sometimes they're like this, and you got to kind of work with them. And you get a pair of pliers, see? There you go. And you work it out. And then you just keep working out all your knots until you have straight rope. But sometimes you get knots like this, which I hate these personally because they are a pain. But you just have to kind of find where you can pull it out like this. And then you kind of just make slack until you get to the point where you can just pull it out. And then just pull it out again, like I'm doing here, until eventually oh, I have another one. Never mind. One more. And you just pull it out. Usually this isn't too hard unless you just like have a bunch of knots, which most cast nets don't. Okay, so now we're gonna work on how to put this on your hand. Some people will like wrap it around their hand to where it's like this, and then they just stick their hand through. No. So what you want to do, you want to get your little spool here. You want to bring it around, put it through like that, put your arm through, and then there's that little knot right there. You want to get that knot over this rope, and that's a pretty firm. And then the more you pull, the tighter it gets. And then to start throwing the cast net, is you want to get your rope and get about this much and grab it and just make little loops. They don't have to be that precise like this right here. This is what I do. It's perfect. Until you get to about this, where there's about this much. Then you come down, you grab this, you put this in this hand, and then you grab it right here, twist it around until you have about that much left, okay? And then you're going to want to grab it like this, put one in your mouth, which I'm going to tilt the camera down to show y'all. So you put one in your mouth, and one, and you get down here to where you have a little bit, see? And then to throw it, you're going to want to do, so me personally, if you're trying to get distance, I do a circle. But if you're just trying to get, like you're on a boat or something, you can just, but here, let me throw it to show y'all. So you see, and then you just want to start pulling it in while getting these loops back. See? And then you grab it again, do it the same way again, perfect spiral. Or pancake, whatever you want to call it. So personally for me, if you're throwing off the bank, you wanna do like a spin, like I just did. But if you're on a boat or a dock and you're just trying to get like a few feet in front of you, you can just like that. And 90% of the time, if you do it right, you get a pancake or a perfect spiral. Join me for next time. Peace.